Hi, my name is Adrienne Atkinson. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am an elementary school teacher and also a fitness model. I'm 62 years old and I am committed to a healthy lifestyle and aging strong. So this season, it's February now, I plan to plant my own herbs as well as my own lettuce. So join me on this journey. I'm going to be planting at home, indoors, outdoors, and also in my classroom at school. So join me on this journey as I get started with this spring's planting. Today I will be demonstrating how I plant my AeroGarden Ultra. So last season when I took it down, I did not clean it. I just emptied it. And so today I'm going to show you what needs to happen to restart it, particularly how to change the filter. So I did purchase filters. And excuse my bird, she's gonna chirp while I talk. She's an African gray parrot. And I did purchase filters for my garden. And you'll notice that from last year, there's just debris, maybe some leaves left over and roots in here. I have another video where I take the garden down totally and demonstrate how to clean the garden. But I'm gonna just do that again from this point. And what I'll be planning once this is clean and ready to go is I have a gourmet herb kit. I love the gourmet herb kit. This is about my third or fourth time buying this kit. And I've already taken the 2 basils and put them in the basil garden. I did that in a different video in one of my other AeroGardens. And so I will plant the rest of the gourmet herbs. Now this kit comes with 7 openings. And 2 of them have plugs on them. These are little AeroGarden plugs. And you can see some of the crust from the hard water buildup. It's absolutely cosmetic, does not hurt the plants. And I will scrub a little of it off, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it because when the plant starts growing, you don't see it. And it doesn't hurt the plants. And it doesn't bother me personally. So I will clean that up a little bit, but not a whole lot. What's really important though is that you take care of your motor and your pump. And in order to take care of your pump, you need to change out the filter. Now I've had these gardens for about 4 years. This one probably maybe 2 years. And so what I've done in the past is here's the filter. See, there's a chamber. See if I can zoom it in here. There's a chamber right here, right where my nail is. And I can pull this little filter and you can see the little motor is exposed. Okay? And it's dirty and it's full, and I have washed them really good and reused them. So that is an option if you don't have a filter and you want to get started. But this one has probably been washed and reused a couple of times. So this season I actually bought the replacement filters. They were not very expensive at all. So this is a replacement filter. And this is just the package that it came in. I purchased it on Amazon. And this is the replacement filter. It's just the right size. And so all I have to do is put the replacement filter right in position, but I'm not going to put it there until I do a little cleaning. Okay, so I've taken the filter out. I'm going to get rid of the debris, clean this out a little bit, run it through with a half a cup of bleach, and I demonstrate that in a different video, which I'll link to. And then I'll be ready to plant the garden. So I'll be back with you in a few minutes. So off camera, I washed this with some soapy water, just some dish soap, water, and this is the brush I use to scrub everything. And definitely the motor, the inside, I got a little bit of the hard water off, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time doing that. Because as I said, the pods sit over it. It's not something that affects the performance of the garden. So I'm going to just affix the top I've put water in it. My kitchen setup is not like my other one where I had the sink right next to my counter. Made it a little easier to demonstrate water things, but that's okay. And so now I'm going to take the base. Now, I have not put the filter in yet. I'm going to put the filter in after I give it the bleach bath, because I don't want the bleach water to get on the filter. So I'm going to run it for a while with the bleach, a half cup of bleach. I'm going to run it for a while with the bleach. And what that does is it sanitizes the unit, makes sure that there's no pathogens or any type of germs. These units are wonderful. But you can get bugs, and the way you get bugs in your AeroGarden indoors is you bring fruits from the grocery store, and there'll be fruit flies and other little creatures, and they'll migrate to your herbs, and then you have a bug problem. And I've had that before, and I try to use natural ways to remedy it, but in the end I end up taking the garden apart and starting all over. But that does not have to happen, and many times it has not happened. In fact, my mother never got bugs on her herbs. So to get this started, I'm just going to put it on the base. And there is a little plug here that plugs into the bottom. Now, I've never tried to run this without the light hooked up, so we'll see how it runs without. I have the pole, and this is the LED light that hooks up on it. But I've never run it without having that all connected. This is the connection that goes to the light, so I'm not going to do that one. But I'm going to plug it in and see if I can just run it without the light being hooked on it. Yeah, there it goes. It's ready to go. Now I need the bleach. So just any bleach, and about a half a cup is what's suggested. So now you can also use vinegar, but you got to use a lot of vinegar. A half a cup of bleach is going to be a lot more economical for cleaning your unit than using vinegar. So there's a half a cup of bleach, and now I'm going to program this pump to start. So let's turn it here. It came on. I went to get my glasses at 62, and you want to read something? You need these. I went to get my glasses, and I came back, and the pump had already started. So it looks like I don't have to do much programming here, because all I wanted to do is run, and it's running. So all I did is plugged it in. It has started running on its own, and I'm going to just take a close look to make sure that all the water is flowing through all of the little pods, and it is. So I'm just going to let this run with the bleach for a while, and then I'll come back. Little plant pieces, make sure those go away. Just little plant pieces from last year. Make sure they go away. And I'll come back in this unit. I'll empty the bleach out, and we'll be ready to start planting.